Well, howdy do. Military Appreciation Month. Yeah, all the festivities starting. Harder Fest. Yeah, I like that. Well, I'm glad you like that. Hey, what kind of hat you got on there? That's the Chief's hat. Oh, Chief's hat. Oh, Navy Chief. Yeah, I know that. When did they come out with a Navy Chief anyway? Well, the rank of Navy Chief came out on April 1st of 1893. Wow. That was the Thorn of time. That was the pastor's time, right? Don't look at me like that. My goodness. You shouldn't have said that. Sorry, Pastor. I'm just kidding. So, what do you have to say about that? Hand salute to the Chiefs. Yeah. But I got to tell you, Seaman had been around longer than that. I've been around since 1776. See, I can make fun of myself too, Pastor. Well, hand salute to the seaman. Yeah. What did you do as a seaman? Oh, I used to help all the new check-ins on the weekend, and I told them all the shortcuts. Oh, all the shortcuts? Oh, yeah, lots of shortcuts. Had to get out of working parties. Yeah, go to the sick day and say you're sick. Well, the Chiefs are here for a reason, you know. Well, I know what you're going to say. The old catchphrase, if you got a problem, you got to ask the chief, right? Yeah, well, chiefs have a big function in middle management because they help bridge the gap between officers and enlisted. And they also help people like seamen, yeah, like me, to make sure there aren't too many shortcuts, because too many shortcuts can lead to, you know what? Yeah, dereliction of duty and going to captain's nest. I know a little bit about going to captain's nest. That's like a punishment, in case you don't know. See all them red hash marks I got on the sleeve here? I got 6 of them right there. Yeah, 24 years in the Navy. How come you only get 3 seaman stripes? Because I'm the leading seaman in the Navy. I do what I want, where I want, anytime I wanted to do it. Obviously. Well, anyway, but I got to tell you, the ranks are shrinking in the military. Yeah, that's not the only thing that's shrinking. What do you mean? Your uniform is shrinking. Yeah, I got to admit it is. It's hard to button all these buttons on these bell-bottoms. There's like 14 buttons on there, and it's really a challenge, you know. It's even more of the challenge when you got to go, you know. You got to go, you know. When you got to go to the head, the restroom. That's a Navy terminology. They call it the head. You know that, right, Pastor? Yeah. Well, you're not the only one. I have a problem fitting into these dress blues myself. Yeah. I guess it's too many trips to the dessert counter, huh? Well, not me. I don't go back there seconds. I stay up there nidrats. Yeah, so I get 4 meals a day. Nidrats is like a snack at midnight, in case you don't know that. But, you know, I don't know if it's that or, you know, when we take our uniform to the cleaners, they're not doing it right. Maybe they're not dry cleaning it. Maybe they're sticking it in the dryer or something and they're shrinking. Well, anyway, something's growing or something's shrinking, whatever the case may be. And the ranks are shrinking too now. Yeah, they are. And all the military, they've been shrinking for lots of years, you know. Well, that's not the only thing that's shrinking. You know, when you go to the grocery store, yeah, the hamburger packs are shrinking. Yeah. When you get those little mint patties or York mints, yeah, they're shrinking too. They used to be really huge like a pancake. Now they're about the size of a quarter. And it costs the same thing.
Yes.
And the flag celebrations are shrinking. Yeah. Laundry detergent is shrinking too. My goodness. But my love for the military is not shrinking. No, it's not. Well, what's your favorite remembrance of when you were in the Navy? Oh, when I was in the Navy, I I remember once upon a time being on the flight deck of the USS New Orleans, and we were sailing into San Francisco Bay. There's fleet leak. Yep. I'm standing there manning the rails. I'm looking at that famous bridge, you know, having a good old time, and then somebody tapped me on the shoulder. They said, the XO wants to see you. So I went over to see the XO. That's the executive officer. He's the number 2 guy on the boat, you know. And what'd he do? He said, what are you doing out there, Jeremiah, manning the rails? You know, that's what he said. I said, well, the Lord was tasked on the one on the sea that shits intercom system. They're all hands to man the rails in the uniform of the day. So that's what I did. Did that solve the problem? Oh no, he got mad. He got all red-faced. He said, you go below, seaman. You're a Nanakan American sailor. You don't count. Did you do that? Of course I did that. I'm not a dummy. I got to do what I'm told. But I was mad. I was ticked off. And then when we pulled in, I went on Liberty on the town in San Francisco. Yeah, I tore up the town. I had a great time. Yeah, I sure did. But a few days later, I wasn't feeling so great. I was not having good health, and so I nosy on down to sick day. Guess what? I found out I caught something there, Pastor. Confession is good to the soul. What did you catch? Termites. Termites! Oh, my goodness. Well, you know, we all have our faults, and we all have moments where we slip up. But I hope nobody else catches termites. Yeah, well, I looked at the good book, and it said in 2 Chronicles 7:14, if not people which are called of a name shall humble themselves and pray, and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and forgive their sin and heal their land. Yep. So that's my hope, my faith. Well, I'm glad that your faith isn't shrinking. And I'm glad that your love for the military isn't shrinking. And I'm glad that Jesus Christ, His Word is the same yesterday and today and forever.
Amen.
Amen.